We are back, baby. What is going on? Happy Monday to you, and welcome back to the Extras. Hope y'all had a great weekend. A few people in the chat already. I appreciate you. Looks like Nance was in there first, of course. Says, just sitting down for a minute. Head about to explode. Migraines suck. Well, that's terrible. I don't get migraines, so I feel fortunate in that regard. So I hope that things get better for you. At least you're at work making a little extra, right? Working that emergency job again. Crooked Orchid in the chat. What is going on, KO? Hope you had a good weekend. Black Magic as well. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you guys had a good weekend over there. I just saw your comment about Hummingbird always having her nails on point. We love that. We love when the nails are on point. I feel like it is a running theme on TikTok. Whenever you are showcasing a product, you have to have your nails nice. But I come straight from work, so like I wash my face and hands, but I probably have like Jeffrey fingernails. No, I don't, but you know what I mean. Maybe we'll try that in a future stream. KO says, this whole thing is always a train wreck. I agree. I love it. I love watching it. And I love that it is streamed online. So you're not really missing out on the performance. You can see it without going there. I would love to go, but there's no way I could ever afford it, and you will see. You will see. You will all see. Nance says, kind of like Dumb's life, KO, constantly a train wreck. Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a while. I hope he is doing well. I follow him on Instagram and on here and everywhere. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not seeing stuff. Black Magic says, I miss his train wreck life stories sometimes. Me too. Me too. And, like regardless of how mundane a situation, he would find a way to A, have a bad time or have something bad to happen to him. But B, he would be able to spin it into an exciting story full of suspense and assumptions and jokes. I don't have that same energy. KO says, I hope Dumb is well also. I guess you have to be on them to see them. Yeah, that's the other problem is dude, sidebar, okay? Instagram, I never really messed with it before, but after getting off of Twitter, I was like, okay, whatever. I'll get this thing. My family all has it. And I get about 1 or 2 good minutes on Instagram, but after that, they're not showing you your friends' stuff anymore. Once you get through the stories and you look at a couple of photos, after that, it's like ads, just video ads for products and services, and just, I'm not into it. I'm not into it. Like Magic says, I was actually just thinking about him the other day. Talking about Dumb. I saw a license plate here that had some iteration of Dumb on it, and I thought of him. Oh. Someone has the ADS Dumb license plate, don't they? KO says, OMG, I have some stories, but I keep myself light and positive. We appreciate that about you. Stay light and positive. That's great advice. Becky in the chat. What's going on, Becky? She says just a little bit late. Hey, me too. Hope you had a great weekend. How did the smoked pork butt and mac and cheese feast turn out? I know you guys were smoking some meats. Zuckerberg smoking these meats on a Sunday. Oh my gosh, I forget what stream we watched that Zuckerberg thing. That was the end of the CEOs one. CEOs aren't real humans or something like that. Becky says, I told you Nance was stalking to be first. He's always quick. He is quick on the draw. You know, he's hovering on the button. I'm convinced he has a macro. He's just got a macro just ready to go where he can hit one button and it just types his message out. Me too, Black Magic. I love that video. I laugh every time I see that. With just him just trying to be relatable and failing miserably. It's funny. But yeah. So this year, there's always, you know, the wow, Coachella costs this much money, or here's my experience at the festival, good or bad. I feel like influencers have fully ruined Coachella because other music festivals are very affordable and accessible, easy to get to and get out of for a reasonable amount of money. But for some reason, this little spot in Palm Springs / Indio, California is just so exorbitantly expensive for these 2 weekends of Coachella. Becky says, oh my, delicious. That's good. That's awesome. I haven't done a lot with my smoker, but I did one of those as our second thing, and it was delicious. Definitely recommend. Nance says, I can't tell my secrets. Becky says, Nance, I think I was born on time. Hey, whenever you can get here, that's on time to me. But yeah, so actually, I've got the perfect video to kind of intro this topic. This is Jourdan. Jourdan, he is going to Coachella, and he had a little mishap happen with his accommodations. Let's see.
Coachella Airbnb.
Oh, wait. Becky says, I think ribs will be next. I was afraid to try ribs as, like, one of my first things because I don't think I know enough about smoking these meats yet. But yes, I want to hear how you do it because I have no idea what I'm doing. Same thing with brisket. Brisket seems really technical. I'm just sticking with easy stuff right now. Okay, so here's Jourdan, Davis Jourdan on TikTok.
Airbnb owners are canceling pre-booked rentals to charge more to last-minute groups. This has happened to several of my friends who have booked places for thousands of dollars. This one, for example, $7,500, 3 months in advance for 4 nights. The owner canceled just last week, which is
Y'all, $7,500, 4 months in advance for 3 nights.
2 weeks before the festival by saying he sold the house. Then he relisted it for
Okay, so he says, I'm so sorry, but I sold my house, and I don't have any more permits to do that. Wow. The new owner is trying to get permits, but first I have to cancel my account. The house will be the same as how it was, only a new owner. I'm so sorry, but isn't allowed something the reservation on Airbnb. So that sounds like hooey to me a little bit. Crooked Orchid says, ribs, I can help you somewhat. Okay, awesome. Definitely. Yeah, see, the rub recipe, I think, is critical. Becky says, I never did brisket yet, but it's coming soon, though. Okay, all right. See, it's a lot of time commitment, too, and I don't always have that, so... I think brisket's like 14 hours or something. But, okay, so, oops. So, okay. So he is claiming that he sold the house. Whoopsie daisy. I sold the house. Sorry about that.
2.5 times the price on Airbnb the next day. Same thing happened to another friend here.
So he relisted the house the next day for 2.5 times more the price because these owners are starting to see other people are making a bag from all of these last-minute listings for really high 5-digit prices for 3 to 4 days of accommodations.
With miraculously the same excuse for a completely different Airbnb that was again relisted after being canceled. Okay, Airbnb, let's go over their new options. Oh, here we go. Their options are a camp in someone's backyard for $2,000, no tent included, of course. Wait, here you go.
Whoa. Camp in a backyard, $2,000, no tent. They don't even have a tent. You have to show up with your own tent and stuff. Dude, get out of here.
A smaller house,
2,000
2
bucks
bedrooms for $22,000.
$22,000 for 4 nights. Lakeside home, gated golf course community. Okay, I mean that's kind of a wild example, maybe. 8 guests, 5 bed, 2.5 bath. Okay.
For 3 days. $22,000 for 3 days for a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, even if it's in California, I just can't see where any house is worth that price. Unless you're providing some really, really solid perks, like just an amazing pool, hot tub, the fridge is stocked. I don't know. 20 grand is crazy work for 4 days.
What the fuck? Oh, here's an option. 9 bedrooms. This is a good size. Oh, wait. $132,000 for the weekend for 3 days.
Yeah, but that's a 9-bedroom mansion place. And if you're splitting that between, let's say, 9 couples, 18 people, then all of a sudden it becomes $132,000 for a weekend is reasonable now, right? If you can you can fit 20 people inside of that thing.
You can buy a place in some states for that.
Yeah.
Airbnb, this is wildly against your policy and you need to do better. Coachella Airbnb owners.
All right. I think it's the things that you could buy instead of booking insert Coachella listing here is going to come up a lot in this because the prices that these people are spending. Black Magic says do better. Honestly, okay, allegedly, in my opinion, this is just a straight up scam. That's fraud in my mind. Now, is Airbnb eventually gonna iron out what happened? Probably. But the weekend's already over. Your plan's already busted. And the amount of money that you invested with that person is not gonna come back to you right away if it does. And let me tell you, if your Airbnb listing is canceled within a certain amount of time right before the listing actually is supposed to occur, you only get 50% of your money back. So if you spent $22,000 on an Airbnb, you get $11,000 back and you have no place to stay now. How's that legal? Tell me how that's legal. And if you can, then let's buy an Airbnb, baby. This is what we need to do. We're in the wrong business. KO says, "Oh my god, I can't even think renting something for that much." Yeah, exactly. We're gonna see some wild ones. Black Magic says, "I agree 10,000%. But they have to give them time to look into it. It sucks for these people, though. I do definitely feel for them. Yes, for sure. For sure. But I feel like Airbnb should be able to discern, hey, that listing that we just canceled 30 minutes ago because the owner is selling. Well, now it's been 30 minutes. The new owners moved in, and they want to list it on Airbnb for quadruple the amount of money. It's just like, how is the system not flagging that automatically? Is my question. Owners shouldn't be allowed to cancel without offering replacement accommodations if the renters can. That's what I'm saying. That you shouldn't be even allowed to cancel unless some insane thing happens, like the unit catches on fire or something. KO says, Elmo can't come out this soon. I think he can. $22,000 for 4 nights. $22,000. Okay, let's just... Alright. I want to hear from some people who this happened to, okay? This is, this girl kind of... This video went super viral. It got like 4.5 million views or something. This is Haylee.
Guys, I'm literally shaking at work right now, but...
Literally.
I just found out that our Coachella Airbnb just canceled 2 days before our stay.
2 days, bro.
People.
Oh,
I literally don't
people?
know whether to cry or throw up, or with a group of 10 people.
10 people!
I literally don't know whether
2
to
days
cry or
before
throw
the
up,
festival. 10 people. You're gonna cancel on 10 people?
Is definitely incoming. But
You booked a place that holds 10 people. You're definitely paying a ton of money. I just can't. The greed here's disgusting.
If anyone knew what I could do, and if this has happened to anybody else, like, I genuinely...
This is Haylee Dahlgren on TikTok, by the way.
I can't not go. Guys, I'm literally...
You can't not go, because in addition to spending however many tens of thousands of dollars on your listing, you've also paid for parking or transportation to the event and passes at the event, and it's expensive, okay? It's an expensive ordeal. But some people, we're not even covering this, but some people are getting scammed off of the actual Coachella official resale site. They're buying wristbands off of that and then getting to the front of the line, and they're saying, oh, this wristband was reported stolen. So people are buying wristbands, selling them to people, reporting them stolen, and getting new wristbands, and then walking off with the money, basically getting it for free. That's wild. Like, I don't know how the festival is allowing that to happen. I don't know how people are getting scammed when you're actually buying on the official site. But this is the resolution of Haylee's thing. So if you look here in the comments, the top comment's from Hilton. And it says, Haylee, if you're still needing a place to stay, we got you. Check your DMs. And the Hilton came through.
Hi guys, here is the long-awaited update video. I apologize for the wait, but I personally could not give you an update until I had a freaking place to stay. So I apologize that it took so long, but let's get into it.
This went viral 5 days ago,
I want to start off by saying
and this video
I am of all
is
the
from
kind
the day after. It looks
I
like 4 days
seriously want
ago.
to thank every single one of you personally. I have never been shown so much kindness that I just seriously can't thank you all enough. And shout out to all the locals of Indio and Coachella Valley because y'all are real ones. I had people literally offering me their backyards. Like, that was seriously
That's awesome.
so kind. Like, I genuinely would have
that's
stepped in
great.
the bush. So I really appreciate
That's
that.
great to hear.
Okay, now on to
That
the
at
update
least
that everyone's waiting for. I'm just gonna
people
straight
were
up,
kind
like,
about
say like what the status is, but I definitely want to make a follow-up video regarding like a story time, because I even had like DM exchanges with Airbnb and with the like host themselves. So like I want to share.
So you can follow her account if you want to watch the full breakdown. I don't know if she's
Letting
going to
Hilton see that
show. I
video.
guess she's not going to show the accommodation. I don't know. So you can check out Haylee D. Wait, is it Dahlgren or D. Algren? I don't know. It's Haylee Dahlgren. Okay, so it looks like she made it to Coachella. I see a lot of Coachella videos, so you can check out her page if you want to see how her experience went. But she did get to go. And that experience kind of made me think. Number one, what a great opportunity for all these brands to hop in people's comments that are getting scammed by Airbnb and save the day, you know, so they can get their little cause marketing in there. But also, these... Hold on a second here. These people that are getting canceled on, others are starting to say that they might be hiding something. So let's hear from a couple other people who this scam happened to first.
Our Airbnb for Coachella weekend 2 just got canceled.
This
Now,
is
I've been seeing this all over TikTok, and I
surreal.
genuinely did not think it was going to happen to us, but it did. Thankfully, the situation is resolved now. Let me just tell you what we did in case this happens to you. My friend, we're going to call him D, he booked the reservation like 3 months ago. So we've had this for a very long time. All of a sudden, an hour ago, he gets a notification that the reservation is canceled. Right away, he messages the host. Now, the weird part is in the message thread, it says that D canceled the reservation. He did not cancel it. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's a glitch in the system, but he did not cancel this reservation. The second D saw it was canceled, he rebooked it right away. So there was no time for someone else to book the Airbnb. Now, the weird part was when he booked it, he actually booked it for cheaper. So for context, when we first booked it, it was 20 grand. He booked it for 14 grand. So in our heads, it's like, what is going on? If this was a scam, it would have been more expensive, but
So he booked it for $14,000, and then they saw it get reposted for $20,000.
it's actually cheaper. We get in contact with the host and we say, what is going on? Can you please confirm with us if we have rebooked for these dates? He asked to get on the phone with him. We get on a call with him. Our host tells us that he did not cancel the reservation. He doesn't know what's going on. We also didn't cancel it, so I don't know what's going on.
No
Now,
way.
the issue is because it was canceled
The
so
host
close to
is
the
playing
reservation
dumb?
date, we only get 50% of the charge back.
That's
so
crazy.
our original 20 grand reservation, we only get 10 grand back. Plus, we've paid 14 grand to rebook it, meaning
Whoa,
we're going to be
dude.
paying a lot more than we originally wanted to.
kidding.
Our
What
Airbnb
are you-
host, thankfully,
Who are you that you can just drop 25 grand on accommodations, and then the one cancels for 14,000, and then you're like, oh, that's fine, we'll just drop 25 on this other one before we even get a refund on the first get?
he's
Okay.
nice. I don't
I
know.
thought-
He said
I
what
thought-
we have to do.
Guys, I thought that gas prices are high, grocery prices are high, the economy, we're struggling. These people are not struggling, okay?
Is yes, our reservation is there in place because D booked it within seconds. It was canceled, but now we have to dispute it with Airbnb. We have to explain the situation and basically tell them that we want to keep our original price of
Yes,
20 grand
exactly.
instead of the new 14 grand, because then we would be
KO says, what? Oh my god, what Gen Z has $14,000 to rebook? What are these people? I
paying
know,
more money.
dude.
So
Like,
now
what-
we have to call Airbnb, tell them that, which D is currently doing.
I should have been an
Airbnb is
internet
going to
person.
confirm the story with the host. The host will then approve it. hopefully, like I'm hoping this all goes well because we're in literally the process of fighting this right now. D is on the phone with Airbnb. But all in all, because he caught the cancellation within seconds and rebooked it, we're okay. We have the place. But please beware. I don't know what is going on, if it's a scam. If this is happening to you, just be on the lookout because I'm actually shaking. Our Airbnb for Coachella weekend 2.
She is giving the host way too much credit there because it's obvious that he canceled it so that he could raise the price from $14,000 to $25,000 or whatever she said. That's absolutely insane money, dude. Like, I want to see the house that we're talking about here because, like, it's so crazy, but it's so difficult to follow all these individual stories and find all of the original videos and all that stuff, so I did my best here. But okay, this gentleman also got scammed on a house. He has a business, and they are sending a bunch of influencers to Coachella to advertise for their business, which is, I guess, if the product you sell makes sense for the audience that will be seeing this kind of content, fine, but I just don't see how it's worth it for you to book 4 houses and fill it up with influencers who are going to make TikToks and reels about your company. But maybe I'm stupid and it works. Somebody's doing it and they're paying a lot of money for it, so I guess it is working. Somebody's making money. KO says, I'd be buying tickets and living out of the cafe. Living out of the car. Sorry, I misread that. We came in a sleeping bag or finding a fun campsite. Yes, there are a lot of cool ways to camp at Coachella. But if you are going to camp in California, it's hot and you need to be ready for camping. So if you show up there thinking I'm staying at a hotel or an Airbnb and you didn't bring a tent, you didn't bring the rug, you didn't bring people bring all kinds of crap when they're camping. I mean, we watched the last stream was about the Coachella campsites we focused on last year, is how nice everyone's campsite was and how they set them up. If you're interested in Coachella content, that was like a year ago. Just insane that I've been doing this for a year. But Crooked Orchids. Oh wait, Hummingbird says, "Hi everyone. Sorry I'm so late. I was shampooing the carpet." Shampooing the carpet. All right. I love a little spring cleaning. Welcome, Hummingbird. We are talking about how Airbnb hosts are canceling their bookings for Coachella in order to rebook last-minute bookings at much higher prices. But yeah, KO says, this whole thing is a Druggo festival also, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. I've not been to it. I don't think it's like a, I don't know, like an EDM festival, is that what you mean? I think it's like pop music and hip hop and everything. I gotta be careful of angry Coachella people in my comments. Like, you don't know what it is. I'm serious. You don't understand. Okay, so this girl also got canceled by Airbnb. Or by the host, rather. KO says, you just make friends. It's easy. Video with people. It is easy. Yeah, I'm sure it is so easy. If I just wore, if I wear the right bikini, I think I could make any friend I need to make. KO says, okay, you are such a good person shampooing the carpet. I know, right? That's a deep clean. We love that. I love the way a room smells after the carpet has been cleaned. I have one of those Bissell carpet cleaner things where you shoot the stuff on there and then it pulls all the the dust and stuff out. Whatever, I don't know. It's cool. KO says it's not Burning Man. No, it's not like Burning Man. It's not like Burning Man. It is more about the music in theory, but I think now it's become more about the influencers than anything else, because these are the kind of videos I see, not the actual experience videos. But I do have a couple vlogs for you so we can see if it's even worth going through all of this crazy stuff. KO says, "Can you do my carpet?" We call her Foxy. I don't do carpet actually. But you can. If you don't own your own machine, you can rent one very cheaply. I'll send you a thing. You can do it at Home Depot. Okay, so here, this girl's Airbnb also got canceled.
Hey guys, I wanted to come on here really quick and give a quick update on my whole Airbnb fiasco.
I saw her first video, but I didn't save it, so it was like 4 days before this, and she was like, "Oh my god, my Airbnb got canceled by the host," just like the other people.
It's been a long 24 hours, but I have some
Hummingbird says it smells so good! I love it.
Found a new place, and I am so grateful. I came into work today, told my coworkers, my boss, everything that happened. Shout out to my boss. She came through. She has a family friend that has a house in Palm Desert.
All right.
They will be letting us stay there for
that's perfect.
Really
see the boss. The boss comes through. Imagine.
Honestly, it is so
imagine complaining to your boss like, "Hey, remember how I took a week off for vacation to go to a music festival? Yeah, well, I need help."
It's really unfortunate that it had to happen.
What an awesome boss she has. That's awesome.
Coachella at that. It's so much money.
Coachella at that. Y'all,
plan a trip like Coachella. So
really I didn't even know it was Coachella this
these
year.
Hosts feel like
I knew Sabrina was there. Of course, I knew Bieber was there. I saw his
reservation.
I know you all did too.
For like a more expensive price. That's exactly what happened to us. I reported her to Airbnb. Airbnb let me know that they can't tell me the result with like what happens with the host, just for like privacy reasons.
See, that's what you got to do. You got to report these people.
Tolerance for like price gouging and whatnot. So there's that. Good luck, Barbara.
Good luck, Barbara.
I do believe that what you put out there comes right back to you.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I'm just really grateful that we found a place. Most importantly, I know a lot of people suggested for me to camp. Camping is just like not an option.
Nope, we're not doing that. Come on. Look at her nails. Those nails are not camping. Get out of here.
Camping is your thing.
Get out of here.
I'm
not camping. And in California,
and I know I will have a miserable time.
90 degrees?
So I'm
Get
just
out.
not going to do that. So thank you for the suggestions. But yeah, just that update, I found a place and I'm really excited for Coachella. I'm so excited to see Justin Bieber.
I love that. That's great. I'm glad it worked out for her. That is Drea Views on TikTok. I can't see staying in a tent, and it's so funny. All of these people that are saying that their Airbnb got canceled, everybody's in the comments like, "Girl, you can just camp." Like, what?
God.
You're telling me we paid $3,000 to go to a festival and I'm gonna sleep outside on grass for $2,000? No way. No way. You're traveling to Palm Springs, California already, to the most expensive music festival you can possibly attend in the United States. And then on top of that, you have to get robbed by Airbnb.
I'm like actually about to start.
This is Alexis Jefferson.
I'm actually freaking out. Like the tears are about to come.
Don't cry. You got this.
Just got notified that my Airbnb is canceled. I got this notification like 30 minutes ago and I don't know what to do. Like all of my friends have places to stay. They can't fit like another person.
Just
like the price.
As an aside, like when we were talking about your content being your life, like this just happened to her 30 minutes ago. I cannot imagine finding out this potentially devastating news. And then 30 minutes later being like, oh, I have to make a video about this right now while I'm still upset about it. I'm sorry, Alexis.
This right now are insane. Insane. I just checked, and I cannot afford to responsibly afford an entire Airbnb or
Sure.
hotel.
Yeah.
Myself. I am not camping like by myself, and I don't know what to do. Like, this is like the worst thing that could ever happen to me.
Yeah, because you've already spent all the money on everything else, and then your accommodations get canceled. It's brutal, man.
At this very moment.
Absolutely brutal.
God.
Okay, and I didn't save an update, so let's go and see if she has any Coachella video. Yes. Justin Bieber soundcheck is literally going to send me into orbit. So it looks like she did make it to Coachella. So that's awesome for her. Okay, so after all of these cancellations started to happen, you guys get the idea. Another trend started to happen where people were posting, hey, we're just enjoying our Airbnb that didn't get canceled. Do you want the house tour? Okay, yeah, we're definitely can't do that music. This house tour song, they're showing their awesome Airbnb. Look at this place, dude. What? You have a golf cart that comes with it, dude. What? That is actually sick. A really nice view. A beautiful patio, bathroom. I mean, just that's ideal. That's ideal right there. I wish she included the price. Let me see. Top comment with 25,000 likes says there should be a policy where Airbnb can't cancel a week before the stay, but it would probably have to be vice versa. I agree. I think it should be that way because I am sure that if the client cancels, I actually know you don't get all of your money back. So it's pretty wild. That's right. What you put out there comes back to you. KO says, oh my god, I would be camping, Drew. My nails give me away. Oh, jeez. I can't stand nails and hair touching as the focus. I that is a theme on TikTok for sure. It was only $35K for 3 nights. Yeah, exactly. And then there's people, other Airbnb hosts in the comments saying, we won't cancel on anyone. Check out Desert Horizon Resort Homes. Mine canceled this morning. Well, WTF is Coachella about? Okay. Person who's never heard of Coachella, I envy you. I really do. But yeah, so a lot of people started posting, hey, check out my house that didn't get canceled. Here's another one that didn't get canceled. Enjoying our Coachella Airbnb that didn't get canceled. That's Mia. And she got a Santorini, Greece themed Airbnb somehow. I guess that's crazy. That's crazy right there. Okay. I mean, I guess if you gotta spice up your 1-bedroom flat, this is the way to do it. Oh, nice. Okay, I like the table setting. Y'all, that's a nice pool. I mean, I don't know how often are you really sitting at the pool? Aren't you at the festival most of the day? Like, what did we pay this money to come here for? It's cool though. Nice place. So, yeah, she also did not put the price. So, man, I wish more of these people would put their prices. But, okay, so here, this guy's got some prices for us. This gentleman here, I forget his name real quick. Hold on. Trevor Wallace, of course, on TikTok. He's a huge account.
Not wait until the last week of Coachella to get an Airbnb. What do we got here? We got a trailer, 4 nights. What do we
Oh,
think?
a trailer?
12K. 12K to stay at the Imagine. Now, fucking imagine paying that much for a trailer.
And it's in a parking lot full of other trailers, it appears. That is fantastic. I'll sleep in it by the pool for the right concert. Yeah, okay. See, I think for some things you might want to spend the money on the nice accommodation, especially if you had a big group going with you and you can kind of split the costs. KO says they're ashamed of what their parents paid, maybe. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the people that didn't put the price didn't put it because they're getting sponsored, like some brand flew them out there or whatever. KO says F yes, I love him. Okay.
Tank Hill gonna be filling up my propane, holy. Hey, everybody relax. We got a pool. We can take a dip for 219K. Beats that's a
dude, what?
Lamborghini.
200?
That's more than Bieber's.
Hold on. $219,000 for 4 nights? You could buy an actual house in the state where you live. And this is 4 nights
Getting paid.
in California.
Bargain alert, 4 nights, campsite.
I don't care how nice of a house it is. $220,000 for 4 nights is insane. No house is worth that amount of money.
$360, tent not included.
Tent not
You mean
included.
grass?
That's that $2,000 grass we were talking about.
For $360.
He said, "You mean I could be homeless?" The
I just know this one's
privilege
gonna piss me
to be
off.
homeless.
Yep,
It's
there
California
it is.
homeless.
$230K. You could buy the city of Coachella, all of Indio, for that price. See, I think I'm going back to the
no.
tent option because listen, tent's
I
not
bet that
included,
house
but
is
these guys are
$5 million.
fellas. I'll see you at the Dulac.
But all of these people pay their entire year mortgage on just this 1-2 weekends of Coachella. You don't even have to have an Airbnb all year round just for these 2 weekends. KO says, that's what I'm saying. I would rather buy land. Yeah, absolutely. Hummingbird says, not in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, true. But I mean, hey, $200,000 is a nice down payment on a house in Arizona. Definitely a smarter decision than 4 nights of accommodation for a music festival, but that's just me. This person paid $83,000 for 3 nights. Okay, what?
Today we're doing a house tour of the $83,000 Airbnb.
Oh, no,
I bought
okay,
for 3
wait.
nights at Coachella. Oh, when you
I
walk
don't know who
in,
that person
this
is.
is the main area.
I didn't
and
look at the
obviously
name before.
Very messy because
Jesus.
we've been just partying every single night.
This is our $83,000 Airbnb in Coachella Valley for 3 nights. Dude, what
Dude,
the?
we've been racing down.
Why? 83,000 because you have an insane like water feature pool. That's not worth it to me. This is the 80,000 that you paid for. Is this
so much
slide?
fun. Pool water's so warm.
I don't
We have
know,
this
dude.
Big backyard, and we have this awesome TV over here, and we're gonna watch
Dude, that's
probably the
crazy.
Euphoria premiere tonight and eat In and Out.
Okay, I'm actually afraid to play the rest of that video because I just realized who that is. So $83,000 is a lot of money for 3 nights. But hey, I guess if you got it like that, then go ahead and do it. This person paid $9,000 for 4 days. Oh, okay. KO says, can you imagine the people that are just happy to go and have tickets? I know. That's what I mean. Like, we've lost the spirit of what a music festival is at this point. But that's kind of the thing with Coachella, is just excess and influencers and Instagram. And I feel like it is kind of like Burning Man, where if you want to do it, you have to be rich, or you just are in the dirt. You're either a dirt person or you're mega rich, and there's no in between at Coachella. KO says, these people complaining about so much, I understand they thought they were getting something, but can you respect your effing privilege? Exactly, dude. It's like they're on there, oh, my Airbnb got canceled, and now I'm with you. I'm mad. I am angry for your loss of $11,000 on your Airbnb, but also I feel like you'll probably be okay because you were able to comfortably spend another $25,000 on another Airbnb rebooking. So I'm sympathetic to the situation, and Airbnb is wrong for it, but you're right. A lot of these people they're fine. And if you saw Kiki's video, you saw how all of the influencers were just hopelessly begging to get sent to Coachella. Oh, I don't have Coachella tickets. If you're a brand out there, please. If you're a brand, please send me. Yeah, check out Kiki's video on that if you want to see all of those. I didn't really want to talk about that side of Coachella, but that's definitely a thing. Hummingbird says, there are so many things I'd rather have. Same. KO says, who is that? She is a popular creator of content. It seems so unnecessary. Get the scammers out for the Airbnb. Yeah, for real. I thought Burning Man was dirt. Burning Man is dirt, but you can have a great time there if you are wealthy and you bring like a fancy camper or camping setup or whatever. But yeah, this one's kind of the same way, because there is official Coachella camping, and it's not cheap either. Black Magic says, me and HK, we're just talking about this. Everything is about making money these days and not about enjoying something. For real, man. They got to turn everything into a business. Anything where people are enjoying themselves and maybe making a little bit of money at it, they have to just fully extort for every dollar that it could possibly be worth. Ugh. Yes, KO, she makes content like you do. Potentially. I'm not sure exactly. I knew the name and I was like, okay, hold on a second. Okay, so this is what you get for $9,000. We're back down to the realm of reality, I guess. This is the cheap accommodation here.
To MTV Cribs.
She said, welcome to MTV Cribs.
Are you recording? I didn't come. I will start.
So the popular thing here is to get a like 1 or 2 bedroom place and shove like 20 people in that thing. And that's how you afford it.
Over here. We got room number 1. Oh, sorry, someone's in there. You guys have a bathroom, I think, over there. We got bathroom number 2. Everyone's shitting in here because it's the best bathroom. Garage.
Okay.
Very cool. Let's go upstairs. Wait, let's show the kitchen. There's a cute mirror right here when you walk in. Sophie. And then we got the kitchen, which is already a mess. Show them our fridge. We got the essentials. Girl dinner.
Got the fridge. Got the fridge stocked up. Eggs, bananas, and booze.
This is the living room. We'll show the pool at the end.
Why are there bananas in the fridge? Okay. It's like a loft, maybe? There's like an upstairs. Okay, nice. Foosball.
Foosball table, some games.
Okay.
Got the bedroom number 2.
Another bedroom?
Two-room,
Okay.
obviously, with the bathroom. Yeah.
With its own bathroom? That's nice.
The laundry room. Laundry room, correct? Yes.
Laundry too?
A closet.
Dude,
A
okay.
closet.
This is actually a nice one.
But this with the bathroom right here.
See, and that's big enough. You could put enough people in there that this could be affordable. I actually like this.
Master
This
room number is 4.
$9,000 actually
Master
is
bedroom
a
with a view.
decent price for
I'm
this
already out of
place.
breath.
Look at that view too. What? And it has a pool. Okay. This is actually good.
Sponsor us, please.
Jesus,
We
sponsor
gotta
us,
show 'em at
please.
the-
Someone pay for my Airbnb.
Literally, fucking tub.
Tub.
So cool.
Awesome.
I love
We
it.
love a good tub.
All right.
There we go.
We're saving the best for
Oh
last.
my god, these camera angles, it's like a horror
Go back
movie.
there. You know me shit. Alright, I want to see you outside. I think music's been playing too.
Are we showing the pool?
Show the
I want to see the pool. Show me
on
the
the
pool.
Hey, Justin Bieber.
Okay, see, yeah. So they have a bunch of people here, it looks like, so they can split it between everybody. That's actually a sweet deal. I like that place. $9,000. They got all their friends.
Oh.
And look at this view, and they have a goose. So that actually. Would you do LOTY for the view? I don't know what that means. Cloverfield. Yeah, it is. It's the Clover. She was the Cloverfield camera person for sure. This person owns an Airbnb in Palm Springs, which is the town next to the town where Coachella is.
So I have an Airbnb in Palm Springs, and people always want to know how much we make for Coachella weekends. This is what the house looks like, by the way. It's got a really big
Gorgeous.
pool. We sleep 6 people here. For Coachella, It rents for $1,200 a night. Guests booked it for 3 nights, so that was $3,600 for one weekend.
That's not
I
bad,
do have
though.
a property manager, though. She takes 18%. So really, it's about $3,000 for the weekend. We booked this out for both weekends. So that's $6,000 for both Coachella weekends. And
I mean, again, 6 bedrooms though. 6 beds. So that's you could make that work. Like $3,000 is actually very reasonable.
people always wonder, is the house trashed? Like, what does it look like? I'll show
Oh, would you do a lottery for the view? Yeah, who gets the view when you have a nice master like that? It's probably the person whoever paid the most, I would imagine.
you guys what it looks like.
This is
Other than
Shelby
my
Church, by
stuff,
the way.
It looks like no one was ever here. Like, we've never had guests trash the place, knock on wood. Coachella guests are the most likely to trash your place, but most people are not going to trash your place, but there is always that small chance. So I have an Airbnb in Palm Springs, and people always want to know how much we make for Coachella weekend.
I mean, that actually is a really reasonable price compared to some of these people are out here with insane listings. Black Magic says super reasonable. I agree. That girl was very honest, and that's awesome. That's Shelby Church, by the way. You can book. It's not too late to book with her for weekend too. If you want to get out there. Second weekend of Coachella coming up. And then I kind of wanted to see what it's like if you rent an RV, because I saw a lot of the people looking at the RV listings and being like, wow, it's $12,000 for a trailer. But I wanted to see what it's like if you actually get one of those. Hummingbird says, yeah, Black Magic, when are you taking me? KO says, how far are they? You know, this Palm Springs is right next to where Coachella is, so you'd be minutes away. But yeah, out of everyone in here, Black Magic, you are the closest. You're the closest geographically. Oh wait, no, you know what? Nugget Man is the closest geographically. We might have to persuade Nugget Man to report live from Coachella weekend too. Or maybe Hummingbird and Black Magic will go out there for the second weekend. I don't know who's playing second weekend. This seems like it's not right there, next to the party. Yeah, that's true. But you do have a pool and an awesome view and 6 bedrooms, you know? But yeah, I'm with you. You want to be in there, kind of in the party area. And so that's why I thought an RV might be a nice, yeah, Nugget is in San Diego. Yeah, okay. Okay, so here is someone who stayed in the RV.
RV tour for Coachella, guys. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be this nice. We rented this on some
just
app.
Jess,
so you're gonna
maybe.
walk in, you're gonna make a left, and this is a full-blown living room. Like, couches for just Chris and I. This has the backsplash.
Ooh, you're going on a trip this week too? Nice.
And then we're gonna head up these stairs.
See,
and
look
guys,
at this, dude.
It's a full-blown kitchen.
Dude, hold on a second. That looks like a full-size appliance
kitchen.
right there.
Full, or whatever this is called. Make sure to.
I mean, that's sweet. Nice little fake fireplace right there.
And then we're gonna head up these.
I mean, that is a full-size refrigerator, full-size stove, dude.
Stairs. And guys,
nice little
it's a full-blown kitchen.
Vinyl
full-blown kitchen. And if we go this way, this is.
Wow. Okay.
This is where like the room is bathroom. I've never seen an RV with ambiance lights.
Dude,
and
double sinks too.
And it's our bedroom.
Really nice bedroom. That's so nice. Windows in there.
It's so freaking cute.
Wow,
full
dude,
mirror.
What the heck?
All of the outfits you're about to see, guys. I'm so excited.
Okay, she's excited. I would be too. That seems like a great deal. The RVs are anywhere between 5 and 15,000 depending on the level of quality from what I was able to find. But this is another person who's an Airbnb host named Gerry. And Gerry has an interesting theory about the people who are saying that are making these panic videos like we were watching in the beginning, like, oh my god, you guys, my Airbnb host just canceled.
Coachella is going to be a nightmare this year, but not for the reasons most of you think. I own an Airbnb
Gerry just
VRBO
full of energy,
home
man.
rental. But we
Calm
don't rent
down,
it out
Gerry.
during Coachella. We block the Saturday night. And what ends up happening
That's
is
the
people
smart
who are
way
not
to
going
do
to
it.
Coachella will book all the
Rent
nights
every
around
day
it.
of
So
the
we still
year
make our
except
money,
for Coachella.
just not as much.
Yes.
But we don't have to deal with the headache. This year, however, is horrific. What I'm
Seems
seeing
like
online,
you're the kind
there
of
are so many
guy who
people
would
are
worry
saying
about
that their
something
Airbnbs were
anyways.
canceled. I believe half those stories. And I'm seeing videos from people saying people are mooching off of them. People are looking for, extra passes to the show. And this means that if you have a home that you rent out, especially during Coachella, the Moochers are out this year. The Moochers are out. And so if you rent your house to 6 people, and that's the most your house can legally rent out to, especially in Palm Springs, expect like 20 people to show up, because that's the name of the game this year. People are claiming that all of their rentals were canceled. It's the new trend.
Sir, don't get mad if someone shows up with a group of 20 people if your listing's gonna be on some $25,000 BS for 4 days, okay?
And so their friends say, okay, you can stay at our place. So instead of 6 people, they have like 20 people at these Airbnbs. It's going to be disastrous for any of you.
Oh, it's disastrous. College kids might have fun for an affordable price. It'll be a disaster.
Homeowners out there who have Airbnbs and VRBOs, be on guard, because you are going to get a stampede of guests.
It'll be a stampede.
Coachella is going to be a nightmare
of moochers, according to Gerry. Appreciate the perspective of the Airbnb host, but also I kind of feel like he might be blowing this out of proportion a little bit. I think that's kind of how a lot of his videos are, but I don't know. That's just my opinion from watching 5 minutes of his content. Anyways, so it's definitely possible if people are lying and saying, "Oh my God, you guys, my Airbnb got canceled," just to see if, Hilton's gonna jump in the comments, and like they did for the other girl that had lost accommodations for 10 people. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, Black Magic says, "Mr. I'm keeping the deposit." Yeah, 100%. 100%. This guy's got he's got a list. He's got a whole list of house rules and cleaning tasks you need to do, and a list of fees you're gonna pay if you break any of the rules. Oh yeah, we already know. We already know what's going on with Gerry. Now, we'll go from Gerry to the people that he was talking about. Because these girls got a 1-bedroom for 7 people, and here's how they did it.
Okay, we made it to our Airbnb in Coachella.
This is
I'll give you guys a little tour.
Angelina Nicole.
How many people?
Yeah, Angelina Nicole with 3
7
L's.
people. We got a 1
7
bedroom.
7 people, yo.
So it's gonna be interesting. Don't know where we're sleeping. Okay, so this is the bathroom. Oh, we also.
I'd love how they just didn't even bring sleeping bags or anything. They're just we'll figure it out. Whatever. It's a 1-bedroom. We'll all sleep in 1 bedroom. It'll be fine. What I'm worried about is 7 girls in 1 bathroom.
1 bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah, she almost cried actually right there.
Really? At least it's big.
Can you imagine 7 people getting ready in front of the sink?
I guess. Yep, 1 shower.
Nice shower though.
I don't know.
Really nice.
This giant tub, which maybe it could be a bed.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay. There's 2 vanities, double vanity at least. That's good. That'll help.
2 sinks, so that's good for getting ready.
That's really nice, actually. This is a really nice 1 bedroom.
The bedroom, the kitchen, the living room where most of us are probably gonna be sleeping, and then literally all of our stuff.
Where the carpet
and
is.
This little dining thing.
Nice.
And this little outdoor area.
Hey, look at that, dude.
Okay.
Nice little patio. No pool at that one. But 7 people, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. I want to see what happened, okay? That video's from 3 days ago. So we'll check in with Angelina Nicole and see how things went. Black Magic said he's probably yelling at the people through the cameras randomly throughout the day as well. Yeah, he's got his blink cams, and he's like, "Don't forget the rule about the hot tub. No glass near the hot tub, please." He's sitting there watching that hot tub cam. Settle down, Gerry. Now, this guy has a good point. Hotels aren't cheap either, but they're not going to cancel on you.
Let's see.
This is a 5.6 thousand, so $5,600 Coachella hotel package room tour, Western Rancho Mirage Resort.
Oh, way better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. This is for me, baby. Woo-hoo. This is quality. Who wants to go to the bathroom before I...
What?
Here's our bathroom.
Why does everyone have to be weird in their
Change the
TikTok?
color.
See, we're not complaining now. We're happy.
Baby spacious.
Nice, nice. We got this cactus. We got shampoo, conditioner, body wash.
Wow, shampoo?
No. We got a closet.
And a closet? Definitely worth $6,000.
Yes.
There's a fridge. Woo, the most important thing.
It's cold, guys.
It's cold.
What terrible hotel did they come from is what I want to know.
I'm sharing a bed with you.
Why is this guy being so rude to all these
My
women?
stomach
I don't
is
understand.
killing me. This is our room for the weekend. Nice and cute. This was actually one of the cheaper options, so I can't imagine how the more expensive options would be. But yeah, we're happy. We're gonna settle in and start getting ready. Let's see.
It's a nice room, but it seems like tight quarters for $5,600 for 4 people. Honestly, I'd rather be in the 1 bedroom we saw before that than that hotel room, to be honest. And normally I lean the way of hotel. But okay, so here is somebody who stayed at the JW Marriott Experience.
We did the hotel package at the JW Marriott Desert Springs this year for the second
This is Hillary Nguyen on
time. We came to check in around 9 a.m., but because we wanted connecting rooms, they said our rooms wouldn't be ready for a while, so we went downstairs to the breakfast buffet / restaurant. It hit 11 a.m., and I started getting a little antsy because I wanted to get ready. Luckily, I had other friends who were staying in the same hotel that I was able to start getting ready in their room. We were able to finally check in at 1:30 p.m. Please excuse the mess. This was our room the next day, but yes, we were able to get the connecting rooms. We got to the shuttle line around 2:45. Luckily, there were already so many shuttles lined up, so it was really quick. The drive to the venue was about 30 minutes. Anyways, I've just been...
Ooh, okay, 30 minutes from the venue and you have to take a shuttle and there's a line for the shuttle. I don't know if I like that, but 30 minutes isn't too bad. I guess it is California.
So many Airbnb horror stories about people getting their Airbnbs canceled last minute. So honestly, I'm really grateful to just have something secure like a hotel. We got to the festival around 3:30 p.m. and day 1 was just so fun. I can't wait for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, that's awesome. Seems like they had a good time. And these people found out, even if you book a Motel 6, you are not getting out cheap, okay? Coachella night 1, trying to check into my $1,200 a night Motel 6 room with a broken door. Okay. Sure. Seems fine. Definitely not sketchy. Hummingbird says, "Are you kidding me? I can't." I know, dude. That last guy was a little bit much. I don't like it. And here this is just someone scrolling through the luxury listings. Look at this. $102,895 for 4 nights. Home in Indio. Indio is the place where Coachella is. Villa in Palm Springs, 11 bedroom, $33,800 for 4 nights. Oh no, go back. Home in Bermuda Dunes, which is another like 30-minute commute over to Indio, so that's $88,000. A home in Indio for $47,000. Another home for $230,000. It's a 6-bedroom though, so you could split it among 12 people, and then you're only talking like $20,000 a piece. That's no big deal, right? Home in Palm Springs, $13,000. Real budget rental. It's probably a tent, actually. Home in Desert Hot Springs, $14,000 for 4 nights. So you can see it's not cheap. And yeah, you can check if you want to look at these yourself. You can just get on the Airbnb or Vrbo app and look for places in Indio, California. Here's one person's vlog of the festival so you can see. Is it actually worth it to even do all of this stuff? Okay, so they made it. Coachella Day 1. This is Kristen TV. Figuring out the lay of the land and where to go. And there's the Ferris wheel, and just a huge field and tons of people. Really, really beautiful. I mean, just cool thing. And there's there's these huge art exhibits, installations in the center of the festival, which is really neat. Artist passes get you this close to the stage. Wow, so they are pretty close. So they paid a little extra for their tickets. Sabrina, they're right up in there. All right, I love that. We get to hear some? Definitely gonna get kicked off of YouTube if I play that music, but there's the Ferris wheel lit up at night. Awesome. So, I mean, it looks like fun to me, but I don't know about $230,000 fun. I guess if you have the money, why not? But also, like, I don't know, dude. This is a lot. Like, here's this girl. She found a bunch of fancy ones. Oh, shoot.
Don't worry, there's a few more options available. For $43,000, you can stay at this condo in Palm Springs. This is what your room is going to look like for $43,000. Here's another option for $35,000. It's spacious, it's colorful, it's got a great vibe to it. Look at that walk-in tub. That tub can fit at least 3 people.
Yeah, sleep in the tub.
That is in budget, and it is called the Al Hadi Christian Resort.
Perfect.
Now, this hotel is only $585
Hey, that's cheap.
for 3
We like
nights,
cheap.
which is a bit suspicious. The rooms look really nice. They look spacious. They look comfortable. Honestly, really cute aesthetic. So, it's also in the middle of the mountains.
Okay.
This is what you're walking into.
Wow.
But, I mean, it is really cheap, so... I'm pretty sure this is a cult, but if you can,
I didn't want to come out and say it, but yeah, that
you can get past the weird art in the bedroom.
Seems dangerous.
If you can get past
500 seems a little too cheap. That's a little too cheap. I don't know.
The middle of the forest. This is
Yeah.
a good deal.
Yeah.
If you want to go the Airbnb route, you're not really looking at the hotels. Tons of people are just listing their personal homes on Airbnb. This person didn't even bother to. This person didn't even bother to clean off their coffee
They got
table.
the Stanley and the Red Bull just sitting there on the
Take
table.
the Airbnb photos. People are just going buck wild. For $2,700, you can sleep in this person's spare bedroom. I'm pretty sure they
Oh
just
my
bought
God.
that mattress yesterday
That's so
for
good.
the sake of listing
I
their
love
home
it.
on Airbnb. Like, there's no furniture in this house. This person didn't even bother to clean out their kitchen before taking the Airbnb photos.
Wow. That's some audacity right there. Now, for our last video, I've got a person who says you don't have to be rich to go to Coachella. This is how you do it on a budget.
Everyone's talking about how rich you have to be to go to Coachella, and as someone that is not rich and went
This
to
is
Coachella
Cassidy
last year, I
Michelle.
need to chime in. My boyfriend and I flew from Boston to California for Coachella last year, and our all-in cost for the whole weekend was less than $3,000 each. So let's talk about how we did it.
Whoa.
First of all this stuff you're
For the
seeing
whole
about
weekend.
$9,000 for a hotel, $20,000 for an Airbnb, that's because people are booking way too late. What
Yeah.
people aren't talking about is Coachella releases pre-sale about a year before the festival, so you can lock in your price before you know the lineup. Now, I know that's a risk that sometimes people don't want to take, but me, I am kicking myself for not doing that now. The package I booked for us last year was $3,200 for 2 people, and that included GA passes for all 3 days, shuttle pass for all 3 days to and from the festival, and a 4-night stay at the Westin Rancho Mirage, which was about a 30-minute drive
That's
from the
the
festival.
video,
Now, like I
the
said,
hotel
we
in the
lived
video we
Boston,
watched.
so we had to fly across the country to get there. The flights were $600 each. I do think that was a little bit more than we'd usually pay. The last time I flew to LA, it was $350, so definitely a spike in price there. But flights in and out of Palm Springs were way more expensive, so this saved us a lot of money. We flew into LAX, rented a car at the airport, drove to the Palm Springs airport, dropped
Rented a
off the
car,
the
that's
same day,
brave,
and
okay.
then Ubered to our hotel. It probably cost about $100 each way because we had to do that to the festival and back to the airport. Now,
Right.
nobody is sugarcoating the price of all the food and drink when you're in the festival. I'm pretty sure my Everbloom iced latte was literally $18.
Yeah, we
which is
talked
criminal.
about that
To help
last
keep
time,
costs
the
down
food
there, we
being
got a bunch of groceries for the
overpriced,
hotel.
but
So we
you
ate
know,
breakfast
that's
and
what it
lunch
is at a
every day
festival.
at the hotel before we went to the festival. When we were there, we usually only ate dinner, maybe shared a snack, and then got drinks. We spent roughly $250 each on food and drink in the festival because it really is that expensive. And then about $300
That's not bad,
on
though.
groceries for the hotel. All in, the price for the whole weekend was about $2,750 per person. And we easily could have done this again if we just got the pre-sale tickets when they were released last May. I should also add, this was our first time going to Coachella, so we did not buy the tickets before the lineup was announced. When we bought this and locked in this price, it was October of 2024 for Coachella 2025. So I'm not totally sure if this past October the prices would have been the same as October 2024, but my point is, you don't have to drop these bags. It does not need to cost $10K to go to Coachella, even if you are flying across the country to do it.
Okay. I love that. That's great tips, Cassidy, Michelle. Obviously, you can book way in advance if you want to before the lineup is released. If you are confident that you're going to enjoy yourself regardless of who is chosen to headline the festival. But even if you wait until the lineup comes out, you're still saving so much more money by doing it like that. So absolutely, it is possible to do at a semi-reasonable amount and not have to be shoved into a tin can or camp with a bunch of cult people. So I am excited to see how weekend 2 goes at Coachella. So I'll definitely be watching, and I will let y'all know how it's going for all of these people. I hope y'all have a great week, and thank you so much for hanging out. Tell your family that you love them, and I will catch y'all again on Friday for the extras. Peace.